We all love a good horrible horror movie. Don't lie, I know you do. There's just nothing quite like watching a really awfully animated horror movie where the dialogue seems to be written by a 12-year-old. It's good fun. Sadly, the critics don't always agree with that sentiment. The critics don't quite understand that horror is a different type of movie altogether, so often even very good horror movies end up with abysmal ratings. Let's take a look at some amazing horror movies that score horribly on Rotten Tomatoes. Halloween 3, Seasons of the Witch, 1982. Well, it's no secret that every third chapter of a horror series is where things start to get a bit off. Halloween 3 had very little to do with Michael Myers, but I guess there was a small link to the previous movies with the masks and all. It's honestly not that bad, it's just not very good either. Event Horizon, 1997, probably still one of the best horror movies ever made, and critics hated it. It scores a mystifying 24% on Rotten Tomatoes, yet it has an amazing cast, amazing effects for the time and a decent storyline. Dead Silence, 2007. It's made by the guy that made Saw, Insidious and The Conjuring. I mean, it's the worst out of the four options, but it's still a solid horror movie by most standards. It has ghost dolls and ventriloquists. A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, 1985. I mean, after the first Elm Street, they started using Freddy as more of a comic relief character as the series progressed. This might not be the best movie in the series, but at least it's not the third one where, in typical slasher fashion, they go way overboard and add a bunch of kids that turn into RPG characters in their dreams. Don't ask. Final Destination, 2000. Can you cheat death? No, you can't. But you can spend 2 hours watching other people try to. It's honestly a pretty entertaining watch. The series has gone on for way too long now though, and I wouldn't recommend watching them all. Maybe the first two and the last one. Jennifer's Body, 2009. While some people will say you should watch this because of Megan Fox, I'm pretty sure that would qualify as a reason not to watch it. Don't expect anything too crazy from this movie, but it's watchable.